On January 1st, you had posted a picture with a dog bite, and you was seeing how you don't really fuck with animals. Did the dog really bite you?
Nah, dog bit the hell out of me. So that was at my homeboy house. So this is how I know animals, plants, everything has a soul, is breathing, is here. God put everything here. So every time I went, I don't fuck with dogs at all. Period. I've been chased. East Chester had stray dogs. We got chased home all the fucking time. So I don't fuck with dogs. But every time I went to my homeboy house, he'd put his dog up. Because I'm like, yo, you put the dog up. Mm-hmm. So the dog got tired of me going, because that's his house. But every time you come up, no, it was a big ass fucking dog. Hell nah, it was a dog. Whoa. Goddamn.
Cuz it's T, we making moves, we just might go and make the news. Brand new episode every week, yeah, we dropping heat. Got a 7 with the juicy questions, this unfiltered tea. When you sit up on this couch, you feel just like some family. There go Boo behind the scenes, he's securing everything.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Goddess7, and this is Cuzns Tea Podcast, y'all. Today, I have a very dope guest in the building. He was the winner of Talented Tuesdays, and he hit me up and was like, can you get him on? I was like, yeah, he could come through. So listen, cousins, he's a poet, an author, he's a photographer, a videographer. He has a production company, which is called 1,000 Words Production. And he also did a little bit of acting, y'all. He was in a couple stage plays, so he got a little acting experience too, y'all. Shawn Q in the building today. Shawn Q.
What's up? What's up?
Thank you for pulling up, cousin.
Appreciate it. What's up?
Nothing. What part of the Carolinas you from?
I'm from South Carolina originally. Yeah.
Oh, what
right
city?
Down the road. Good old Chester County.
Oh, yeah. Chester County. Okay, what was it growing up like in Chester?
Man, normal shit. It was fun growing up. It got wild once I got a little older.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun growing up. Parties, festivals, all kind of shit.
Okay. You grew up with both of your parents?
Nah, my pops, he got killed when I was young. I grew up with my mama, my grandma. Big family though, so I had what I needed.
Oh, okay. Did you grow up in the church?
Nah.
Okay.
They tried.
They tried?
Yeah, nah.
But it didn't work out.
Nah.
I asked because your book called God Complex.
Yeah. So it's called God's Complex. It's really more than that. It's called God's Complex. He either is or he has one. Mm-hmm. And that's merch I'm wearing today. Is one of the shirts that I have for it. Yeah, God's Complex either is or he has one. It's not really about God at all. It's more so about us. Yeah.
About you embodying the image of God. Cause I'm trying to get the gut where you can't. You know what? We're gonna talk about that in a little while, cousins. This is the beginning. Yeah, we're gonna get to that in a little while, cousins. So, what about your name, Shawn Q? Is that your real name?
Nah. So I give it to you. My real name is Shawn Quavius.
Oh, yeah, that's where the Q come from.
Yeah, that's where the Q come from.
Oh, okay, that's a cute name. Okay.
We gonna let that go though. The last time y'all gonna hear that live period ever on camera. But
right.
Yeah, that's
Shawn Q, cousins.
Yeah, Shawn Q.
So writing poetry. How old was you when you started writing poetry?
What's this?
2025.
2025. So 2 years ago.
For real?
Yeah.
What made you start writing poetry?
Because I thought rapping was corny at my age, so I had to switch it up.
So was that like your actual? Do you never wrote a poem when you was younger, a kid? What about writing essays? Was you good at writing essays?
I could always write. Writing was always a talent of mine. I wrote music. I'm a ghostwriter. Like I write music. I write plays. I write. Like I can write all day long. So poetry is just another form of writing.
Okay. So what made you get into writing in general? What drew you to it?
Just an escape. It's an escape from everyday life, man. I say Chester was good times, but there was a lot of killing, a whole lot of shit going on. So writing was an escape.
Okay. So you switched it over to poetry. How often do you write poetry?
I be feeling bad when I say this because other people like, man, I'm on a schedule. I write 3 times. I just talked to another lady at the last event. She said she write poems 3 times a day. I'm like, wow. I write when it hit me. Like I have to be inspired to write. I'm not just going to start writing, unless I'm getting paid. If I'm getting paid for it, we can write. But as far as what I'm doing and what I'm putting my heart into, nah, it just got to hit me. Yeah, I feel it.
So 2 years ago, I know you said you thought rapping was corny, but what was you going through in your mind that made you say, you know what, I'm really about to go ahead and take this poetry thing serious?
So that's all right. I'm gonna get you on that one. But 2 years ago, the reason why I even started writing poetry was because a friend of mine, we were both going through a bout of depression. We both were, and he came to me with an idea about writing a poetry book, and he told me what he was talking about, what he was going through, and we really started writing together. But I'm sorry putting you on blast, bro, but he didn't keep up with the writing pace. I know I say I write when it hit me, but during that time, like, a lot was hitting me, so I was writing. I was pumping them out, and like I said, I'm a musician too as well, so like I was writing with a good cadence to it, and he was just like, "Yo, you just keep going." He told me to keep going, and once I compiled like 3 or 4 poems, I'm like, I'm gonna make this a book, and
that's when you came up with God's Complex.
God's Complex. He either is or he has one. Yeah.
Okay. So when you switched over to the poetry versus from when you was just writing, do you still write music? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So when you switched it over to the poetry, did you start doing anything different when it comes to your art of writing outside of poetry? Like, what techniques?
So the only thing different that changed for me, I stopped performing when it came to music. Like, you probably won't catch me performing no music no more, period. Like, but I write. I can never stop writing. Like, I think if I stop writing, I die. So I got to get that out.
So your first time performing poetry, what was that experience like?
Yeah, it was actually pretty dope. I performed at Words of Wisdom. My nigga Spank, shout out New York Spank. Words of Wisdom. He on a Wednesday night. Where we were, A1 Lounge. I think that's when he was down at A1 Lounge.
Yeah, they told you to come back on stage.
Yeah,
I see that.
Yeah, they told me to come back up. That was pretty dope. So yeah, I got bit by the bug the first time. I just kept going back.
Have you ever written a poem that you thought people might not gravitate to this one like that, but they actually did?
Yeah, my erotic poem. Cause I'm not an erotic poet at all. Like, people gonna hate me for this, but I think erotic poetry is easy.
Yeah.
I think it's super easy. It's easy to catch the crowd. It's easy to get the oohs. It's easy to get the claps. It's easy to get the snaps. It's erotic. People like that. So I try not to write it too much. But to get into certain rooms and stuff, I say, all right, I'm gonna show you how I can write one. So I wrote one. Yeah. I forgot what the question was, but yeah, how we got on.
Listen, I'm a poet too, but my favorite poetry to write is erotic. Well, it used to be erotic, and I still love erotic, but I kind of moved out of the erotic lane a little bit, just because I had got married and stuff, and I felt like sometimes I be going a little too deep. You know what I'm saying? But
it's a dope form of expression, but when it comes to the technicalities of writing, I just feel like.
But I get what you're saying. The crowd will be. You can get up there and say a garbage poem. The crowd still gonna make noise because of what you just said.
Put your dick in my mouth and ooh, girl.
Yeah, I definitely get it. So, what's your favorite poetry to write?
I don't even know what type of poetry that, like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't. Cause
like love poetry, real life, like.
I have none. Because I done wrote maybe 15, 16 poems. And most of them were centered around the book. So, but I done wrote outside for certain events and stuff. I done wrote a poem, for different events and stuff that I've been asked to come out to. But as far as the main thing I've been writing is everything has been for the book. So I don't really have a type. I don't think I'm a spiritual poet or nothing like that. I definitely wouldn't call myself that. But it's just whatever I feel like writing about at the time.
Well, what's your favorite poem you done written so far?
My favorite poem gotta be Time. Time has been my favorite poem. I think that's outside of the erotic one. I think Time has been the crowd favorite as well.
Yeah. Well, why Time? Like, what you love more about Time?
That poem, reading that poem made me get up off my ass. Reading my own words made me understand that what I have is precious. It shouldn't be wasted. We only have a little bit of time here. It started with, like I said, my pops got shot when I was like 4 years old. My uncle got killed. My oldest brother got killed. My nephew got killed. I had countless friends that's been murdered.
I didn't know it was that serious. What city in Chester County?
Chester County is crazy. But at the same time, through that loss, it's fucked up to say, but sometimes loss wake you up. Like, and when my nephew got killed, like, I got fired from my job. Like, that Monday I came back to work after his funeral. I was out of work for like 9 months. Now, that's when I actually started writing with me and my friend. We was coming up with the idea for the book and everything. And it was just during that time I was like, man, you got all the talent in the world. Like you said, you really them all. I'm a photographer, videographer, I'm an actor, I'm a poet. I got so many avenues to make. Why am I wasting time at a job, man? So it's time. Yeah, time is the most precious thing ever.
Right. So right now you'll work though, where you just focus on your stuff.
What I make is what I bring in. So
when did you become a full-time entrepreneur?
Probably about a month ago. I got fired again because
Say, fuck that. I'm going all the way now.
But this time I got fired because of my schedule.
Yeah.
I had like 2 weeks back to back. I had like 3 stage plays that I was in. I had countless. I had like 4 or 5 bookings with my photography business. I had commercials lined up. My schedule was packed, and I tried to work with dude. And he was like, he could work for me. So I was like, I understand. Thank you for your opportunity.
What type of work was you doing?
I'm a driver, so I got my CDL. So I was working as a tow truck driver at that last job. But before then, I've been driving 18 wheelers since like 2008.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm a driver since 2008.
Yeah. How long?
Since 2008.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, driver.
So look, when that happened, you got fired. When you wake up in the morning, do you feel different from how it felt when you wake up to go to work?
Yeah, man. It's freedom. Like, listen, if you know you got the hustle to go get it, like, it shouldn't, like, that fear of, it's really a safety net, man. Like, a job, a W-2 is great to have. I'm not telling nobody to go fucking quit their job. Trust me, I'm not saying that. Stack your money up. But at the same time, if you feel like I'm talking to y'all out there, if you feel you got the skills and the talent to take care of yourself and everybody around you and all your responsibilities, man, fuck that job. It's holding you back. It's time. You gotta think about it. That's what. And in the poem Time, I did a pause. I was like, yo, fuck Thomas Ford for the 40-hour work week. That's 160 hours a month, 2,080 hours a year. You supposed to do that plus an extra 4 years of school work till you dead, or at least damn near, man. Fuck him. Like, that's too much time to somebody else's dream.
Yep, taking away from yours.
Taking away from yours. You gonna wake up 74 years old, like, yeah, I took care of my family, but I ain't get to do this. What the fuck did you live for?
Yeah. Okay. Shout out to you, cousin. Let me take a sip.
There you go. Shout out.
I gotta take a.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. I just retired about 2 months ago too, for the same reason. Got motherfucking fired, and I ain't never looked back. That's why I asked you that question, because now when I wake up to start my day, like, life feels so much different and better.
What's the worst of pressure? You know what you got to do. You set your own schedule. Now listen, it ain't for the week. It ain't for the week, because the bills still gonna come at the same time. You gotta make sure you got that covered. But man, I feel a lot lighter. I feel better. I feel more at peace. I'm spending more time with my son, which was the real reason I came off the road from driving 18 wheelers in the beginning. It was just like, before I even got fired, I was like, yo, I'm over. I was looking for other stuff, and then I got in a wreck. I was like, oh yeah, that wreck happened. Oh shit, my bad.
It's okay.
Who the fuck? That's a Find My Phone sound. How the hell that happened? I'm getting tracked. The fuck was that? How the hell that happened?
They just trying to make sure you safe, cuz.
I don't know about that now. That weird, yeah. That don't supposed to happen. Hold on, Al. Okay, where we at? My bad.
It be weird sometimes. But yeah, you say you just got tired of it, and you say you had got injured. I mean, you got in an accident.
So that was like strike 2. That was like strike 2. And let me be honest with you, man. I was cussing people out at that job. Like, I drove trucks because I didn't want to be around people. And the more I was around people, it was just pissing me off. And I would start cussing people out. I ain't belong in the workforce. Like, I got kicked out of the military for the same shit. Like, I just didn't belong around people at certain times. Yeah.
How long you was in the military, cousin?
5 years. Yeah, I did 5
What
years
you
in the Air
did though?
Force. Huh?
What you was doing in the military?
Driving truck. That when I started driving truck.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about truck drivers, but when it comes to y'all career, that's the only career I seen where y'all can kind of talk crazy to the people y'all work
Because I'm gonna go find me another job anyway. Fuck y'all.
Got 18 years.
Listen, cargo has to move. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That shit got to go from point A to point B. That's the only way this country gonna keep going. So yeah, if you a truck driver, yeah, you gonna lose a job here, there. Watch who you talk to. Hold on to them good ones. But man, fuck them people, man. Somebody else gonna hire you.
Right.
Shit. Like fast. You get fast.
I say that all the time. That's your college degree.
Yeah.
Anywhere in the country.
That's another reason why I ain't really tripping on not being at work, because I know if it gets to that point,
You go get a job quick.
yeah.
Yep. Okay, what would you say made Shawn Q stand out from any other poet?
I'm fucking handsome. Yeah, no, I'm just playing.
Pop your shit, cousin.
Let's see. Honestly, I think it's my my musical background. I think that's I bring a I don't know the word for it. I bring a certain element to the poetry world that it draws you in, almost like a beat, almost like a rhythm. So I think that's what helps me stand out. I really be feeling like I get into a freestyle sometime when I'm up there, but just gotta keep it slow.
Okay, so you had the opportunity to go to Chicago last summer to participate in the lunch showcase.
You did your research, huh? I see you. I see you, cousin. Okay, yeah.
What was the Chicago experience like for you?
So, Chicago was dope, but that whole experience was dope. That was my first time even dealing with acting school. I had an acting coach. So I'm taking this acting thing. So I know you put it on the back end, but right now acting is really up front for me right now. It's acting, poetry. I can't say my business is last because that's what's making all my money, but I love my business. I love it to death. But as soon as acting and poetry take off, I ain't taking no more pictures. I'm sorry. I'm hiring somebody else.
Right.
But Chicago. So that was right after I lost my job originally. My nephew got killed in February. I was in Chicago that July, I think it was July 4th, but I think I signed up for it like a week or two after I had lost my job. I was like, okay, if you're not gonna go back to work, nigga, you gotta invest in yourself first at least. And that was a dope experience. I mean, I met acting coaches. I met a singing coach that told me I was tone deaf, so I'm never gonna try to sing again. So nobody
What
ever
tone
asked
deaf mean?
Man, she said I don't hear myself. I don't know. She said I don't hear myself sing. So that shit was funny. I knew that. I know I can't sing, but I was like, if you can teach somebody how to sing, if you could teach me how to sing, you a dope acting coach. And she worked me for a little bit, but. Yeah, singing not it. So all you stage play people, I'm not singing. I'm not. They tried to get me to sing in that last stage play, and I was like, no, I'll show you. He all the way up until the show day, he tried to get me to sing. He's like, you got it, go ahead. Man, I did a poem in the middle of the stage. I'm not singing, bro. You got me fucked up. I wrote a whole poem just for that my verse in the song. Yeah, and he didn't know about it until on the stage, and he was just like, gotcha. I'm not singing.
What he said afterwards?
He ain't say nothing. He's like, man, you deliver. Because I delivered. Like, I did my thing now, but you're not about to make me sing in front of these people. Like, that's not happening.
Right.
Yeah, no.
So, Talented Tuesday, you won a competition there. Like, did you walk in the building like, I know I'm about to win this shit?
I didn't know it was a competition. Honestly, I didn't know it was a competition.
Oh.
Who invited me? Shoot. I think
Ashley?
I forgot who invited me.
Siren Water?
Siren Water. She didn't invite me. She told me about it. That's who told me about King Tut. Yeah, Siren Water told me about it. She's so fucking dope.
That girl can sing, can't
her
she?
motherfucking ass out. Oh my god, she sings so good. I love her. She's like my my favorite singer in this underground circuit. I call it my class, you know, because we always performing at different locations and stuff together. So out of the class of people that I've seen, like, she can sing so beautifully. Anyway, yeah.
Okay. So when you be doing your poetry and they be like, rewind, how that make you feel?
That's like the dopest shit ever as a poet. I don't know because I'm not. Listen. Oh my god, I just started calling myself a poet probably like a month ago. April the 17th, I did the show with Portia the poet. I was in a stage play that same weekend, but I actually put a set together that flowed together and told a story. And so I wasn't calling myself a poet until then. I was just a nigga up there doing poems. Like until that show, like after that show, I was like, okay, nah, I'm a poet. Cause I saw how I commanded the crowd. I saw how everybody was like hanging on to everything I was saying. I was like, oh shit, I'm a poet now.
Yeah.
So that was that moment. So thank you, Portia.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of commanding the crowd, if it's any cousins watching right now, they ready to get on stage, do the poetry. What tips would you give that cousin as far as keeping the crowd engaged with them, like the room silent, because everybody focus on you. You like got control of the room.
Confidence is key. That's always first and foremost. I don't give a fuck if you fuck up every line you say. If you fuck it up with confidence, the crowd will never know because they wasn't there when you was writing it anyway. So confidence is key first and foremost. Don't stand in one spot. Move back and forth. Like, definitely work the room. If you really nervous, find somebody to fuck with. Find somebody you think is maybe a little less cool than you or some shit, or maybe maybe a little bit more nervous than you, and that's got you. And now I'm fucking with you for the rest of the show because I'm a bully now. So you gotta be a bully on stage, I guess. But don't pick on nobody, of course not. You just find somebody to help you get through the set.
Okay. Any cousins looking to write a book right now? Because see, I had some questions about the book, but we already done talked about those questions. So any cousins looking to write a book, what tips would you give that cousin?
Start. That's it. Start. Once you put pen to paper or fingers to keys, it's gonna start flowing, and then you're gonna find out a whole different side of yourself that you never knew you had. Just start. Ain't no other tips, but start.
How long it took you to finish your product from start to finish?
2.5 years.
What?
Yeah, I just finished the last poem maybe a month ago. Because I went to a meeting about the book, and I was just like, I'm not finished with the book yet, but my mom was there, and then I saw something that said New Age, and I was like, yo, that's the last poem. And then I literally from start to finish of that poem, and once I saw the words New Age on the wall, I think I finished that poem that night. It was out of here. It just hit. Once it hit, it's gone, but it just got to hit. So
did you know how many poems you wanted in your book?
Yeah, 10. I know I wanted to do 10 from the jump because of how I knew people was going to be real biblical about it. So I'm gonna fuck with you a little bit. I'm gonna do 10 poems, the 10 Commandments.
Oh, so, okay. Yeah. Okay. And what about getting your book cut? Because I done forgot the word, man. Cut. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Goddess 7, and this episode is sponsored by a couple different sponsors. So y'all already know I had to shout them all out. First of all, y'all, I gotta shout out Robinson Hustle 8, because guess what? They branding us over here. Y'all see these cute little glasses that I be drinking out of? Hold on, let me take a sip. Y'all see this? Y'all see this right here? Y'all see this cute little liquor ice bucket, whatever you want to call it? They made all of that. So if you're looking for some custom shit, make sure y'all go shop with Robinson Hustle 8. They customize all your needs. I can't forget about Q3 Designs and Things. They're also a sponsor of Cuz's Tea Podcast, and they're a branding company for us. They made us these cute little shirts, y'all. Y'all like this shit? Y'all see this? Look, you need some custom shit for your business, go shop with Q3 Designs and Things, because they're going to get y'all right. They're going to get y'all everything that y'all need. I also cannot forget about Gemini Hookah, because they keep me smoking good on every motherfucking episode, y'all. Y'all see this hookah? They sponsored that for us. They did some other sponsorship, but most importantly, y'all, they got them hookahs, and y'all know I love hookahs. Look, y'all, hold on. See that cloud? See how that smoke just come out real thick, real cute or whatever? You could be smoking like that too, y'all. Go shop with Gemini Hookah. They got these ice packs. They got these portable hookah tips. You can take this thing anywhere with you. And they got hookah candles, y'all. They got different shisha flavors. They can make you anything you want. So make sure y'all go shop with Gemini Hookah, y'all. Go get y'all hookah. Until next time, cousins. Bye. Okay, when it comes to publishing, did you do like self-publishing?
Yeah, I'm a self-publish first. Just because I'm rebellious. Everybody tell me I should get a publisher, but I'm a self-publish first, just to see what I could do on my own. Because I feel like without you testing the waters on your own, you'll never know your true value. Like, I'm gonna do it first. I'm gonna see what I can bring in. Now, when I go to the table and talk to these people about publishing, now I know, hey, I'm gonna take this much, you're gonna take this much, because this is already what I bring to the table without you. So yeah, I'm gonna do it on my own first.
Okay. And do you got any software you could recommend when it comes to publishing?
No,
You just did like the Amazon thing.
So I'm not. Well, I say self-publishing, but I got a team of people that work with me. I stick to the artistry, and I get your team around you. If anything, I would say this: get you a team around you, because if for so long I struggled with taking my hands off the reins and just letting other people do what they're good at, and allow me to do what I'm good at. Like, I don't like talking to people, so I'm not gonna be in these negotiation rooms. I'm gonna have somebody else in there. I don't like the ins and outs of setting my schedule up, so I have an assistant for that. Like, it's certain, just I gotta focus on being great in what I can be great in. So get you a team around you is the best thing. Like, even with what you're doing, shout out to you, my boy. Like, stepping up when it was time to. Like, that team around you is golden, because it keeps the show running. Even when you sick, when you down, if somebody else can just bring the bags up. If you bring the bags upstairs, baby, once these cameras going, I can be me. Like, sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah. When you took your hands off of everything, like, was you nervous? Like,
hell yeah, I still be on people's neck though. Like, it ain't all the way off. Like, I'm still like a control freak with it, especially with projects like my baby. Like, this book, it turned into my baby because I wrote it in a time of such pain, and it brought me out of so much. So this book means a lot to me, and I feel like it's gonna help my people as well, because I wrote I wrote this book to help my people cross over into the new age, and that's why New Age was the last poem. We crossing over from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius, so that's what this book is, to help transition my people into that new age.
Oh, so you into horoscopes and
I ain't
astrology?
none of that shit. I just read a lot, and I read a lot, and because I don't want people to, because I hate when people, are you a Christian? No. Are you a Muslim? No. Are you no, I read a lot, and I take what I feel God has meant for me, and I implement that in my life.
What's your sign?
I'm an Aquarius, so I'm happy we crossing over to the age of Aquarius. It's my time, baby. Yeah.
Okay. If you could write a poem for anyone in the world, who would it be, and why?
If I could write a poem for anyone in the world, who would it be? And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's my mama. And I'm saying that because I've been trying to write a poem for my mama for Mother's Day for the past 3 weeks, and I have not been able to find the words. So I pray, and I pray to my ancestors. I pray, and I pray to everything within me that I do find the words for that woman, because she means everything to me, and I took her for granted for so long. And I'm sorry for that, and I missed out on so much of the true essence of a woman because I was being stubborn in my ways. So I really wish I could find the words to tell my mom.
You think they might hit you by Sunday?
I hope so, man. I really do. I know I went a little deep, but I love you, mama.
Shout out to mom, dude, Shawn.
Yeah.
Okay, so you also do videography, photography. You got your company, 1000 Words Productions. Can you talk to the cousins about some of the services that you provide with that?
So yeah, I'm mainly an event photographer and videographer. I do a lot of business stuff as well, but mainly events. So weddings, parties, all that. I don't do music videos no more. Sorry guys. Y'all niggas don't be wanting to pay, and y'all be wanting me out there for too long. I get guns pointed at me, and I had to leave out of the music video.
Guns pointed at you in
Not
the video.
in the video, I niggas be in the video.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing all that no more. And yeah, I was out there risking my life for $300. So those days are over. I'd rather be in the office. I just shot a commercial, not in a commercial. I shot a video for a teacher down in, where was that? Down in Charleston, way out in Charleston. And I think I got paid like $600-700 for like a 2-minute video. And I ain't getting another gun pointed at me. I saw the ocean. I saw beautiful trees, and it was just amazing. So I'm not shooting no more music.
What the teacher wanted videos of?
So she had just won something. Honestly. And that's the thing. I didn't have to think about it. All I had to do was show up, film it, package it together, and send it to an editor, and it was done. I don't even know what that lady was talking about. Man, I wasn't paying no attention, and that's fucked up. But I just didn't have to. Like, that particular job wasn't mine. I was just a cameraman. So yeah, I'm not shooting no more music videos. Y'all niggas got me fucked up. I'm out of here. Like, that shit dead.
Did you teach yourself how to work the camera?
Yeah, I learned how to put videos together from putting music together. Because if you look at a mixer for music and like, it's the same. You got your main track, yeah, and then you got, you know, your vocals, and with your vocals, it's the clips that you done shot. It's all the same. Just copy and paste, puzzle, put it together, put some effects on it. Yeah, everything's self-taught. Like, I ain't went to school for none of this. I'm just one of the coldest niggas to ever live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cuz looking to get into the camera world. What camera would you recommend for a good first camera?
So I've been with Nikon since I started. Well, don't lie. I bought a Canon first, but after that, I got a Nikon, and I've been with Nikon ever since. Man, I've just upgraded Nikons. I say Nikon is good because you can take your lens with you through all your stages. Like, Nikon lens is transfer all the way up. Like, I've never, from my first Nikon lens, I still have it, and I'm using it on the newest camera that I got, and I done upgraded like 5 times. So I would say Nikon. I'm a Nikon user. Sony is the best for video. I'm not gonna hold you. Sony is the best, but I'm just a Nikon man. I stick with it, just like I'm a Ford man. I stick with it, and we just gonna rock out. Fuck whoever don't like it.
Oh, you ain't fucking with the Chevys?
Nah. I just love Mustangs. So because I lost my virginity in the Mustang, like, I just love Mustangs. So yeah,
Mustang gonna stick with you forever.
Yeah, forever. So I'm a Ford man.
Okay, all right, cousin. That's a good memory of the Mustang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So last year you did a video shoot for my girl Cia Moore. That's my boo. Hey boy, you shot the video for her.
Yeah, shout out.
What was that experience like working with Cia Moore?
She's amazing. She's amazing. She crazy though, but she's amazing. Yeah.
She is.
Yeah, she dope.
She a poet too.
She a poet. She's a musician. She's a dope battle rapper. I told her I wanted to battle, but she won't battle me. Yeah, she's scared. Yeah, straight like that.
How y'all
She won't battle me. Nah, I'm just playing. She dope. I wouldn't dare. She'll eat me up these days.
Yeah.
I've been out the game too long. But nah, she dope. Beautiful sister, beautiful soul. Great poet, great battle rapper. She coming up. She just did a battle a couple weeks ago. It was like one of the same nights I had a stage play or something.
Yeah, she be doing them battles. I gotta go check her out. How y'all met?
I think it was like the second poetry night that I did. She was there. Yeah, I had to get the information.
Okay, so Chester Senior High Public Schools, you got to do a video shoot for them or photo shoot for the sports, the winter sports.
Oh yeah, my alma mater. Yeah, shout out Chester High School. I ain't gonna shout out Chester High School. Listen, man, I got a bad relationship with Chester. I love Chester High School though. It's just, I gotta stay away from Chester, man. Chester is a crazy place.
How you got to deal with the public school system now?
So my wrestling coach, I wrestled in high school. My wrestling coach is the athletic director there now. Shout out Coach Campbell. Shout out Coach Campbell. He's the athletic director there now, and he just reached out because he see me. We working,
Yeah.
And schools are cheap, so they would they be trying to get their little deals and stuff. Mm-hmm. So he reached out. Shout out Coach Campbell. I appreciate it. It was a dope opportunity. But yeah.
What was it like working with teens versus working with adults?
See, I work with kids all the way up through adults. So I do maternity shoots. So I'm with you from before you hear all the way up until this time. I done shot a funeral. I done done some crazy stuff with that camera. That camera has taken me many places. But to answer your question, I prefer adults over kids, teens, all of that, because adults, they know what they pay for, they know what they're here for. Teens are a little more fun to work with as far as like pictures and stuff, but when it comes to getting the job done, I prefer adults.
You prefer adults?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your acting.
What's up?
Cause he did a role, stage play Cousins, one of my favorite movies, honey, Poetic Justice, and you was lucky.
Man, so listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Again, I love Portia, but I hated that role.
Why?
Cause I ain't had no fucking lines, man. I had like 5 lines.
Lucky only had 5 lines.
So it's not her fault. It's John Singleton's fault. So you gotta think about when Pac shot Poetic Justice, right? Mm-hmm. It was early in his acting career. So you know, when you a rapper coming into the acting world, you know they not gonna give you the big roles like that. So it was an iconic role for him, but if you actually think about it, like he didn't have a lot.
You right.
To work with. Same thing with Will Smith and Independence Day. That's why every show you gotta give it all you got, because you never know. I don't give a fuck if you got 2-3 lines. Like you still have to act. You still have to do your job and portray it and tell a story without words. Like that's the best forms of acting. But I want to fucking talk, so
you ain't talking enough.
I ain't
Did they at least let you blow it in the face, blow your breath? You know the little part in the movie when he blew it in the
Nah, that part wasn't in the stage play.
Oh,
that part wasn't in the stage play. So, but again, I love Portia because I did.
What lines you did?
I did Players Club, nigga. When I say I rarely rehearsed for that role because it was no lines. Like this girl did so when Justice did her whole monologue, I think I said, damn, when she die. No, I said when she die. And she did some more, said some more, and my next line was, damn. That was fucking it. So like
no.
Just that lot, just no. So but I still had a chance to do. I did a poetry set that night too. So it wasn't like I had nothing to say at all.
I want to see Lucky blowing his breath in the manager face. Nah. I want to see Lucky talking shit when that nigga dropped that brush and he went to go beat the boy up.
So we did get the fight. So I did get the fight scene. I did get to do the fight scene. So that was dope.
Okay.
But if you look at the fight scene, Pac got knocked on his ass the first part of the fight scene.
He did.
So I got to get beat up first. Then I got to come back. No, I want to do all I didn't want to do all that. But yeah, it was dope. Great experience. It was dope experience.
What about Dr. Damien sleeping with the enemy?
Now that was an experience because I got a chance to do 3 shows of the same stage play. So I got a chance to work at my character on stage. But we rehearsed for like 6 months for that play. And that's the play I changed my song in because I'm not singing. Like it's not happening. But yeah, sleeping with the enemy, that was a dope experience. We performed in Columbia it was like a mega church down there. We had it bitch packed out.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, was that a church? Because I thought it was, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I forgot the name. I forgot the name of that church. It's a big church down in Columbia though. Thank y'all for having us down there too. Beautiful. They had dressing rooms and everything, so it was an experience. Yeah, it was. I believe that was the biggest play. I know that's the biggest play that I've ever done. Sleeping with the enemy. So shout out to I Am Productions.
So Dr. Damien messed around and got the lady pregnant.
Man, that lady went I can't tell y'all the story. Yeah.
How long did it take you to get familiar with your script? Like to actually remember it to go on stage?
So I smoke a lot of weed, so it took a very long time. Very long time. I didn't know all my lines until the end. I'm be honest with you. I treated like I treated tests in school. Like I jammed it at the end. But we rehearsed. So with doing rehearsals and stuff, like I was at work and stuff, so I was just reading off the script. So I write in my script a lot. So that's another tip for anybody that's acting. Once you get a script, like write down, like even the facial expressions. I'm gonna be mad right here. I'm gonna frown right here. Like I was writing all in my script just to give myself little tips and hints to say certain stuff, in certain times.
Yeah.
So.
How did you get in acting? Was that like your first time acting? How did you?
No, I've been acting since I was a kid. Yeah, I've been acting for a long time. I was doing plays and stuff in school, which I forgot, honestly. And it's amazing the things that you forget. Like when I started back acting, I think I started back acting in like my late 20s. I was doing music videos and stuff like that. Somebody sent me a clip of me on the stage when I was like 8 or 9 years old or something like that, and I was like, oh snap, I forgot about that time of my life. I was in chorus and I was kind of I've always been in some form of entertainment, but yeah, so acting that's always been there.
Hey cousins, it's your girl Goddess 7, and listen, this commercial break is actually sponsored by me. Y'all make sure y'all go to Amazon and get this manifestation journal. 369 21-day manifestation journal. I'm gonna help you manifest all of your dreams, everything that you're inspiring. I'm gonna help you get there. I'm gonna guide you in this journal. Make sure y'all go check out Amazon Prime. The link is in the description. Go get your journal.
I like to keep going.
Yeah, you're like, bro, you can run this shit. Come on, we back.
Right.
the big
I
light ain't on.
Know. The up light ain't on.
The up light ain't on. Yeah. What was the question?
What I was gonna ask you?
The fuck some cards. What you about to ask me just now?
Yeah, I was about to ask you, goddamn, cause okay, I know you giving me some scenarios of what happened, but how did you actually know? Like, what made you say a root was put on me?
Because, okay, so I knew she. I ain't gonna say I knew she practiced. I knew she was in the tarot, so she done read the tarots and stuff. She had little altars and stuff here and there. So I could be fucking tripping, and that's why the new movie is dope, because in the movie you don't know if the nigga really tripping or it's just really happening to him or not. So yeah, I honestly, even right now to this day, I still think, nigga, you was tripping, you high as hell that day, you tripping. But in my heart of hearts, through knowing like all the shit that I've seen, like I was with that woman for a very long time.
So you feel like that's when the root was, like you feel like she put the root on you?
Yeah, and that's when it was broken, because after I realized it, like our relationship went to shit after that. Like it went straight downhill. Like we would break up, come back together, break up, but we never could stay together after that. And for the type of love and the sex that we used to fucking have, for it to just be like, nah. After I realized it, like, nah, man. Shrooms wake you up. Shrooms don't have you hallucinating. Shrooms have you seeing the truth. It takes the veil off. So that's why I said I done seen some lizard people. Like, and the fucked up part about that story, the reason why I know it's true and I really believe in lizard people now, because this nigga wife left him because she was tripping off shrooms and said, you are a lizard person and I'm taking my child and I'm fucking leaving. Like, she left this nigga off, and once I had already saw the lizard person on his face before he told me the story. Then when he told me the story, I was like, nigga, yo, you really one of these fucking people. So yeah, shrooms don't have you seeing.
Do you
shit.
think he knew he was a lizard person, or he was born that way and didn't know it?
I swear I don't think he know. I don't think he know. But the nigga done. I done seen this nigga unlock talents that I've never seen this nigga have. And for me, that's some lizard people shit, because this nigga, you draw now. You don't just start drawing as an adult. Adults just don't pick up drawing. Nigga, there ain't no talent you just go fucking pick up. In the military. I met him in the military. I actually bought my car from him. He a dope ass dude. I fucks with him, but nah, he Mexican.
Mushrooms really is crazy, because one day I took mushrooms and I seen sprinkles. Like just glittery sprinkles, just went like sprinkles you put on cake. Like just
that nigga on shit. I ain't seen no sprinkles. I want some sprinkles now.
I ain't seen no lizard people, but I was in the house.
I'm an avid drug user though. Fuck that. I don't do no crazy shit. I ain't never did no.
You do all the natural stuff.
Yeah, I take some natural shit. I take some natural shit. I was addicted to prescriptions at one time though. At one time, that military time was a rough time, boy. That shit.
Because of pain,
PTSD, seeing shit, like it's being away from your family and shit, all that. Like
what
that
country
shit.
you was in?
I started out right here in North Carolina. I was stationed in Goldsboro first. Then I got shipped to Korea. Then I got shipped to Germany. Then I deployed from Germany to Southeast Asia. That's how we gotta say, because we gotta, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, you just see shit. And it ain't even about no gruesome shit. I ain't never seen nobody get blown up or no shit like that. But I've seen people come back from being, you know, I've seen my friends be normal, go over there, then come back and not be my friends no more. And not because of nothing I done did to them, but just because of the shit that they done seen. I remember I had a homeboy, he left, and I was still young. I was young. I was like 20, 22, 21 at the time. And he was probably 2-3 years older than me. But when he left, he deployed and came back, that man probably aged about 10 years, and not physically, but just mentally. So when he came back, like, he was just like, nigga, I done seen people die. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, his whole, so just that type of adjustment, you know.
You think the military help you be more disciplined in life? As far as your everyday schedule.
Yeah, hell yeah. I recommend it for anybody. I know they say, well, that's a white man and all that shit, but nah, I recommend it because it showed me the world. And that opened me up to the person that I am now. I don't think I'd be the person I am now without that time in the military.
How long do a mushroom high last for?
I have no idea. I've been high for like 2 hours now, so we'll see.
Okay. You ever
want to try some mushroom?
I might. That's why I'm asking all these questions. I already told my husband before we might try some.
Do something, man. That shit.
Cause my dad.
Have a safe place. Just don't have a safe.
It's gonna be in the house.
Yeah, have a safe place.
I might see some sprinkles too.
You might have a safe place. Set your mood. Set your intentions. Try to be in the most positive space that you can be in when you do it. Because it's going to take you whatever direction you're going. It's going to take you there now. So whatever space you in, just make sure you in a good space to take.
Yeah. We took one and it was crazy.
I'm going to try to think about some money right before I take that bitch.
Yeah, I'm on gummies right now, so I'm not really like up there where I'm supposed to be. I'm on some gummies right now.
Quick story. My dad was at my brother's house in Trenton, New Jersey. And he saw some chocolate on the bed. It was goddamn shrooms. He took them shits. He called me like, I done took this medicine. I done took these shrooms. I thought it was candy. Your brother said it was shroom. I said, well, you okay? He said, yeah, I'm just here listening to music, looking at the ceiling.
Why the hell he gave me this, right? Yeah, man, this shit's amazing. But why the hell he gave me this?
No, he didn't give it to him.
Oh, he just ate it?
He just ate it.
Oh, that's your
and
fault,
my brother
man.
came back, he told her what it was.
Damn, that was the best trip ever.
Yeah.
When you don't know you on it, that's fucked up to say. But when you don't know you on it and you go, oh my God, you just go for it. If you ain't no scary individual, and like, see me, I'm not, I'm cool, like whatever. I had a gun clicked in my face when I was 12, and after that, I've been on borrowed time. So like, I'm cool with going like wherever. So like, I love mushrooms. Mushrooms like the best drug I've ever taken. And I done took some shit. I done took Molly. I done took ecstasy, weed, like I say, the prescriptions, volume, Percocet, all that shit. Out of all the mushrooms has been the
You
best.
ever wrote a poem on mushrooms?
Hell yeah. Yo, performing on mushrooms is the fuck. I love writing, but I love performing. Performing is way better than writing. Like I know you gotta write to perform, but shit, if I could just go up there and do shit, I would love it. Performing is the best. Like, you understand? I'm a control freak, and being the MC, you control the crowd. Like, I control masses. Like, once I realized I could do that, and like people allow me to do that, y'all let me tell y'all moving out. This is an amazing feeling. God's complex. You feel like a god up on stage. Yeah.
They say we made in the image of God.
Oh yeah.
So,
most definitely.
Yeah.
I can't wait till y'all read the book. This shit gonna be so dope. But what was your? I don't want to take your question.
That's fine.
I'm high. I'm gonna take you all over.
But technically, that would make you like if you made in the image of God. I'm made in the image of God. That would make me a goddess and make you a god as well. Right? I know. That's why I named myself that.
Really?
Yeah, Goddess 7 because. See, it go back to poetry. I started performing poetry in Charlotte a couple years ago, and it was my first time performing. I ain't had no stage name, but I love poetry from a kid, right? So they was like, "What's your name?" who coming up to the stage? I said, One Wet Ass Fantasy.
Oh wow.
Because I was doing erotic poetry, right? First time I killed that shit, but then when I left out the stage and went home driving, my mind kept thinking like, I was like, oh, they loved it. I'm about to get serious. I'm about to go hard, but I want to change my name. And I was just thinking, what could I change my name to? And that thought just came to my mind. I was like, Goddess 7. I was like, yeah, I'm made in the image of God. I'm a female, so I'm a goddess. And 7, that's my favorite number. And my birthday, December 7. So
That's dope. I want to test that a little bit because I got a poem, right? Let's see which one it is. Is it this one?
that name just stuck to me, cousin.
Goddess
Yes,
7.
God gave me that name.
God did.
What you checking out over there?
No, because when you say we made in the image, it's a stanza. I gotta start talking in poetry. It's a stanza that I wrote. I wrote a stanza that has something to do with what happened?
Move the pillow over. Hookah.
Baby, pass me a hookah. Why you only got one cord for your hookah? You don't let your guest smoke your hookah?
I ain't know you smoke hookah. You want to hit it?
I want to hit that weed.
Yeah, you can hit that weed. I only hit it a few times because, child,
Okay.
I'll be forgetting these goddamn questions on the cards.
For real? You can't perform high?
I like to smoke weed at the end of my night after I'm calmed down, do everything. But when I'm doing my podcast, I like to take one hit before.
That's
Maybe
just
2.
one hit.
Yeah.
Man, I just smoked. So what I was doing my podcast, right? We worked. We had this app called Switcher, and that's when we all our cameras were cell phones. So on my phone, I was controlling like the camera angles. So when I wanted to smoke, I never smoked on camera back when I was on my podcast. So when I wanted to smoke, I just changed the camera angle. I hit the blunt by 2 times, but like I was smoking during the interview, like. Oh man, I missed doing my podcast. That shit was dope.
Ooh, so let's talk about that now. But before we talk about it, what about Switcher? Because now I'm interested. So Switcher only work with phones? Do it work with cameras?
No, you can work it with camera. I don't remember. Brian did my podcast. Shit, it's probably been like 5-6 years now. But people still use Switcher right now because I produce podcasts as well. Shout out to On the Rocks podcast, Champagne Slim, not Champagne. What's that thing? OTR. Shit. See drugs. OTR Champagne. I'm laughing. Don't nobody know why I'm laughing. OTR Champagne, OTR Goose, On the Rocks podcast. Yeah. So I produce podcasts as well. So right now we're using Black Magic. The switcher that come with the Black Magic. What the fuck is it called? Anyway, I'm gonna get it to you after the show. I'm sorry I can't give you the information, but I'm gonna get it to you after the show. But yeah, we got a switcher. It's just a little board. It's probably about a little bit longer than your cell phone. You can switch all the camera angles. It holds up to like 4 cameras. Actually, if you want, I got one. I'm trying to sell mine because I don't use it. But yeah.
Okay.
Camera angles.
Couch Talk
Podcast. What it do? What it do? Shout out to my sister Sasha J.
You rebranded it when you was doing it to Different Day Podcast. What made you want to do the rebrand?
The rebrand ain't happened yet. It ain't happened yet. So the reason for the rebrand. So let's talk about Couch Talk. Couch Talk was a staple, nigga. We had that bitch jumping. Ryan Davis was our first comedian. Ryan Davis from right out here. I think from Concord originally. We had him as our first guest on Couch Talk podcast. Man, we went viral like the first episode. Like, so Couch Talk was huge in the Charlotte area at one point in time. Sasha, I met her when I was doing a solo podcast called On the Couch with Shawn Q. But when I met my co-host Sasha, we just decided to rebrand and call it Couch Talk. Man, we had it jumping. But what was the question? Shit. What
made you? I know the rebrand ain't fully happened yet, but I did see where y'all were trying to convert over to a rebrand.
Oh, so because Couch Talk almost fucking ruined our friendship. Like it was the reason why our friendship started, but during the time, like we became real close, real cool, no sexual shit. Like that's really the homie, and the pressures, because it was growing. Like, I remember she quit on the show, on the episode we had Rashida was coming to do the episode
from Atlanta.
Yeah, because my cousin Pee Wee, Mr. Let's Get It, down in Chester, South Carolina. He used to cut hair and shit, Pee Wee the barber. But he was throwing parties down there, and he had Rashida coming through. He was like, yeah, y'all come through, y'all interview her. It wasn't like Couch Talk brought her in. He brought her in, and he was just gonna let us interview her. But like, that was the day she quit, man, and like, we had fell out bad about that shit. And then, you know, we friends, so naturally we came back together. Like, we was friends for a long time before we even thought about bringing the show back. And then we was like, you know what, fuck it, people keep asking for it, so shit, let's give them what they want.
What made you even want to get into podcasting?
I grew up around a bunch of hood ass niggas and they ain't had nobody to tell their story. And I was one of them hood ass niggas that just didn't have people to talk for them. I'm considered proper where I'm from. So goddamn, it's just people like me that didn't have nobody to tell their story. I remember the first interview I did, it was Hell Real. I did the interview with him after a video shoot. And it started just like that. I did a video shoot, and then I like, we'll do an interview after the shoot, just some behind the scenes stuff. And we started there, and on the couch with Shawn Q started. I got logos and all this stuff done up. Then I think 15 episodes in, I met Sasha, and then we switched it up and did something different. Gotta be able to pivot, man. Yeah.
Okay, so do you think the Cuzn's gonna be seeing the podcast back in the near future?
Man, I ain't about to play with y'all like that. I don't know. I hope so. I wanted to. If she wanted to. It ain't like neither one of us don't want it to happen. It's just hard. It's hard for me to do another podcast without her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that. I'll say that. I even tried. Even with Couch Talk, she quit, and I think I did like a half a season without her, and it just didn't feel right.
The energy wasn't the same.
Yeah, I literally, I had a guest on the show, and I was like, I'm gonna let you know this is the last episode. Like, I just right there in the mid interview, I was like, it's gonna be the last episode of Couch Talk. So you came on the iconic episode. She was like, what, for real? I was like, yeah, this is a wrap. We just ended it because it just didn't feel right without her. So yeah, shout out Sasha. That's the homie.
Shout out to Sasha. Okay, so you also a parent. Like, how do you find balance with, you got a little son, you got a teenager, like, how you find balance with being a parent and everything you got going on?
Nigga, I don't know. Nigga, I wish I could tell everybody the keys to parenting, work-life balance. I wish I can give y'all the keys to that vehicle and let y'all drive to the motherfucking sunset. But nigga,
You don't know, you just do it.
like, I done got gray hairs, nigga. I ain't even hit 40 yet, but it's parenting. But I'm gonna tell you this about parenting. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. Because especially when I had my son, I found out what I missed. And that's the first time I really got sad about not having a father. Like, cause when you were a kid, damn, my pops got shot. I was 4, so like I grew up like without him being there, like fighting for his name anytime somebody said something bad about him or some shit like that. But like without that guidance, I never really had it. So like just when I look into my son, I'm like, yo, this what I missed. A nigga feeling like this about me, a nigga willing to go to war like this about, like, this is what the fuck I miss. And I, like, honestly, I think that was the start of my depression, to be honest with you. Because I was like, I could have been so much fucking more, because I'm a dope ass motherfucker now. Like, but with that guidance, like, god damn, what the hell I could have been. So yeah, man, parenting, you ain't got no kids. Man, have you some, like, some ASAP. Like, it's gonna take your hustle, your grind to a whole nother level. If it don't break you, because it breaks some people now. It's a job, boy. Because it's every day. It don't stop. It don't quit. And like, that shit weird to me for people that don't want to be in their kids' life. Because man, I realized what I missed when I look into my parenting.
I got grandkids and kids.
Yeah, I got bonus kids, but they grown and bonus grandkids.
You know, put one of them on. Let her know what it really feel like. That shit different, man. Yeah.
You went from teenager and started all the way back over with a little baby.
Yeah. Man, listen, I supposed to have about 6 a.m. kids. Them bitches kept killing my baby. Now, I ain't gonna call y'all bitches. A couple y'all is in y'all right. A couple y'all was right. Like the first one, that was really my homie, yo. Like we're like best friends in high school. We fucked around and slept together on some bullshit. Senior week, fucked up our friendship forever, man. Like we ain't never get back cool. Like I hate that happen. So definitely she's not no bitch. We was kids, man. That wasn't even supposed to happen. So I understand, but yeah, I was supposed to have kids since I was like 18. But yeah, man. Kids are amazing. Please have you son like as soon as possible. And if you can't, I'm sorry. That shit's so amazing. That shit is so amazing. Just to see a little you.
Yeah.
And my little nigga look just like me too. Oh man. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What you love so much about them?
Honestly, can I get deep for a second?
Yeah.
Cause so them was my first best friends. Honestly, I'm the youngest out of three boys. My brother's like 5 and 6 years older than me. I was really an only child, cause by the time I'm coming into myself, they in the streets. They were gone. So I was at the house by myself. Like so, the Turtles was my first brothers. Those were my first best friends. Honestly, and shit, I'm all of them. So yeah.
Which one you like the best?
Now I'm all of them. Yeah.
So did you like pizza as a kid?
I love pizza as a kid.
With
I love
anchovies?
pizza. Nah, I ain't doing all that.
Because the turtles like anchovies.
I've never eaten anchovies. So, I mean, kids, I didn't eat much. I was pepperoni kid growing up, meat lovers. But now I don't eat none of that shit now. Like, I don't eat pork or beef, so I just eat cheese pizza and I eat pineapple pizza and shit like that now.
Okay.
Don't laugh, nigga. Okay. Yeah, no. But yeah, so I left beef and pork alone, so pizza is really bland for me now. But it's cool.
Okay. On January 1st, you had posted a picture with a dog bite, and you was saying how you don't really fuck with animals. Did the dog really bite you?
Nah, dog bit the hell out of me. So that was at my homeboy house. So this is how I know animals, plants, everything has a soul, is breathing, is here. God put everything here. So every time I went, I don't fuck with dogs at all. Period. I've been chased. East Chester had stray dogs. We got chased home all the fucking time. So I don't fuck with dogs. But every time I went to my homeboy house, he would put his dog up. Because I'm like, yo, you put the dog up. So the dog got tired of me going, because it's his house. But every time you come up, no, it was a big ass fucking dog. Hell nah, it was a dog. Oh. That man, every time I came over, he went up, he had to get put up. So one day, he was put up, but he had to go in the room where he was one day and go get something. Man, I saw that nigga nose coming through that motherfucker. I ain't think nothing of it because the dog done seen me a million times, but the dog done seen me a million times. Every time I come, I got to go in the room. I'm tired of this shit. That dog could have tore my leg off because it was a big ass dog and I was way smaller than I am now. He just grabbed me and let me go. And he walked out.
Yeah, because it don't look like he went too deep.
Nah, he ain't do too much. I was live on fuckers, because we was playing the game. So I was live on Facebook when the dog bit. I said, motherfucker bit me. Like I'm live, like this nigga done bit me.
Like bitch.
Yeah, like I promise you, the dog just bit me and fucking he let go. And he went back over there, because he grabbed me, went over there, he ain't bark or nothing. And he just went over there and sat down. I was like,
He was mad at you.
yeah, he got tired of going in the room when I came out. I mean, animals, they know, so I don't fuck with dogs still to this day, no. No, I'm not buying no dog. Even with my daughter, she wanted a dog. I had made her a bet, like if you win, because she was on the swim team. I was like, if you come in first place, I will get you a dog. She ain't got that dog yet. Fuck that, I'm not buying no dog. I'm not buying no dog. That shit's a wrap.
What about your ultimate goal? Like, what's your ultimate goal when it comes to, like, I'm gonna say like your production company and your acting, because that's what you said you more got a heart for.
So listen, this is my ultimate goal, and I hope everybody hear me. I hope my ultimate goal is this: that my talents take care of me and my family. Simple as that. What God gave me, what He gave me when I got here, I pray that take care of my family. That's my ultimate. I don't give a fuck if it's fame, fortune. If I'm making just enough to take care, pay my bills, and make sure my family is not starving. That's my ultimate goal. I just want my talents to be able to take care of my family.
Okay. Signature question. Every cousin get asked this question. What's one thing that you want the world to know about you?
That's a good one. Shit, I don't know, man. I could be clear. No. What's one thing I don't want y'all to know shit about me. I ain't. fucking want y'all to know me. I want y'all to know my work. Like I'm a private person. Like I'm super private. Like I really don't want. I'm an old school celebrity type style. Like I don't want y'all all in my shit, but I know I got to because of the way the world is now. But nah, I don't want nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Don't know nothing about me, but know my work and understand that it came from a pure place. That it came to help. I ain't never here to down nobody. Even when my talks about religion and stuff like that, it's not to demean no culture or anything like that. It's to grow, to build. Yeah, shit like that.
Okay. Question of the night. Everybody got to get a question of the night, cousin.
Okay.
Can you do a poem?
Can I do a poem?
Do a poem for the cousins. That's the question of the night. Or a snippet of a poem.
I get y'all what y'all want. That's what I'm here. If I'm here to promote the book, God's Complex Either Is or He Has One, I'll let you pick it. You want to pick it?
I want the last one.
You want the last one? You want New Age?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't never performed that one. Oh, she want New Age. Okay. I can do New Age. You want it right now?
Yeah.
Icy Pisces, off in the distance, but it's far behind me. I be chasing waterfalls poured from starry cups that's godly. You ask why he. I was told by lords before me that once this age is done, there'll be a man with a pitcher of water to guide me. Third eye on high beam, because crossing over can be confusing. I mean, the symbol is water, but the sign is air, so breathe deep. Counterclockwise timing, ages personified through deities. Jesus is fishy. Pisces said it, not me. I mean, Moses came back with a 10-piece. Mad his people still worshiping beef. Time for a cleansing. When it's your time in the sun's house, the old personification must be shed for forward moving to the new age, new you. Who knew? No one lives an eon. We were just blessed to see the time. We were just blessed to see the dial change in the time that we on. Track the stars. You'll probably find out where we from. God's son comes back every day to save us from darkness. You was just told there was a man who can walk on water. That's just what they taught us. Allegorical stories to help navigate these horrors. But Bible, great book. But what's the next book to help navigate these waters of the new age, new you? Who knew? Welcome to the age of Aquarius. Salute.
That was dope.
Thank you.
Right, they throwing snaps in the back, but I'm gonna give them a clap. That thing was dope.
I appreciate it.
New age of the Aquarius. Okay, I like that.
What you know about it though? Nah, you done had me do my shit. Now I gotta talk to you about it. What you know about it?
The new age of the Aquarius.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tell me. But I do be watching my Sagittarius.
So what you take from the poem? Cause I saw you smiling. Like you heard some shit that it resonated with you. So what you saw? What you heard?
I heard when you said Jesus is fishy. Was that like about what we was told about Jesus? That was fishy.
That's what you call a quadruple 12,000 entendre, because that can mean so many things. Yes, Jesus is fishy because what they told us about him is not actually all accurate. Jesus is fishy because we're in the age of Pisces. Jesus did a lot with 2 fish. He met 2 fish. I mean, he fed. He did a lot with fish. And anytime you see,
they eating beef.
So I'm gonna get to that. So when you see even the what would Jesus do, the Jesus on the back of the license plate and all that stuff, and it's in a fish, in the shape of a fish, because of. I'm gonna say because of. I read and I've learned from different readings that it's because of we're in the age of Pisces. That's why fish is personified through Jesus so much. That's why I was like, when it's your time in the sun's house, the old personification must be shed for forward moving. Moses came back with a 10-piece. He mad because his people still worshiping beef, because it was time to let go of Taurus the bull. It was time to go into the ram. I mean, not Taurus the bull, but it was time. I can't remember. I'm high. It was time to let go of the bull. It was time to start worshiping the ram. So he came back with the 10-piece. These are the new 10 commandments, because Moses was ushering in the new age. So you had to shed the old age, which that's why he had them people. They had to kill each other. They had to kill the bull or something. It's stories, man. You got to read. Like it's a lot.
What about the part where you say your third eye open?
Oh, that had nothing to do with the actual story. That was just saying sometimes your third eye has to be open to cross over into the new age. Because think about this: your whole life you were told that we worship a certain way, which is Christianity. If that was your upbringing, you worship Jesus. Jesus was everything. But just say halfway through your life, the time of Jesus ends. The time that Jesus is grand savior or grand whatever over everything ends, say in your midlife and you're 35. And you have to cross over into this new age where, let's say, the personification of Aquarius is some dude named Earl. We're just gonna use Earl, goddamn. Now you have to start worshiping Earl. Now you're gonna have a billion people saying, "No, Jesus is my Lord and Savior," but they're still in a different time. Time is is not future, past, present. Time is we on the same plane. So if you're in the wrong time worshiping something, you could miss out. I don't know for sure. I never act like I know. I just know what I read.
What about when they talk about dimensions? What's your thoughts on that?
I ain't got no thoughts on that, honestly. Nah, I'm still stuck right here right now. I know I need to. So I treat my chakras like a video game. I feel like it's levels. You got to go up to the highest level, and then once you reach that higher level, you are able to ascend into your next level of consciousness. So dimensions is just for me, it's just the different levels of your chakras, because you can be in the same room but in a different dimension because of where your perception and where your mind is. Like my friend that came back from deployment, his mind was in a different time because of the things that he's seen. His perception. Time means something completely different to him now than what it means to me.
Yeah.
Because he's seen it taken away. He's seen how time is altered just through people's actions. So
yeah. So when would you say, like, when you think your third eye opened up?
It ain't opened up yet. It actually closed. It was opened and then it closed, and since it's closed, I've been doing everything in my power to try to get it back open.
Do you feel like you was an adult when it closed?
Teenager. Once I learned fear, it closed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think that's for with most people. Once you learn fear, your third eye closes because you're not able to see past that. Now you have limitations. Once your third eye is open, you don't have any limitations. And I'm fighting my damnness to get back to that, because I limit myself a lot through fear. What if they don't like this? What if they don't like that? And you just gotta push past that. So this is my take on things. Dimensions, time travel, all that shit. It's all unilateral. You know, we all right here on the same plane.
Okay, cousin. Look, this was a dope conversation, y'all. Before we get up out of here, let the
We
cousins
about to
know.
end it? Oh, that fucked up. I was just vibing. What time is it? Oh, yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
Let the cousins know where they can find you at, Shawn.
So you can find me on Instagram at that Shawn Q. All my, for the business purposes, at 1,000 Word Productions, with the S only on productions. That's 1000 Word Productions. But for my acting is _Shawn Q, Sean Griffin or Shawn Q on Facebook. I got multiple pages. TikTok is only got one. That's 1,000 Word Productions. And yeah, man, just holla at me. Y'all
make sure y'all go check them out. Dope individual, as y'all can see. Before we get out of here, cousins, I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in every week. I appreciate y'all. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and everybody make sure y'all share. I love y'all so much. Until next time, cousins. Bye.
Don't cut it off yet. I ain't get my promo. Listen, go get the merch, goddamn. What it do? It's your boy Shawn Q, man. Listen, we just came to Cuz's tea and we just dropped it on them. Listen, tea time gonna be a little different this time around. You got your boy Shawn Q on this bitch, and it's been a dope experience. One of the best conversations I've had in a long time. Talked about the book God's Complex. He either is or he has one. Please check out the merch. Link will be wherever she put the link at. You gonna get it, because you gonna have to get to me. It's your boy Shawn Q, man. Holla at you.